keeps missing the double for this. He's hit 4 perfect legs this year. That's joint record. Are we going to see another? Double from Luke Littler! How many times?
Well. Looks like Luke Littler's got a lot more than just his dart skills on display these days. The 18-year-old sensation is now making waves in the media too, and it's got people talking. But it's not just his game-winning throws that are making headlines today. Nope, it's his personal life. And it's getting interesting. So during a live stream, Littler seemingly dropped a huge bombshell. He revealed he's got a new girlfriend. Pretty casual, right? Except for one thing, she's not in the spotlight. Unlike his ex, Eloise Milburn, who was pretty much glued to his side during their relationship, this new lady is keeping things low-key. Milburn was often spotted cheering him on at his games, but ever since they split last year, Littler's been playing it differently. Now, relationship experts are chiming in, and their take on why he's keeping things quiet? Turns out it's a strategy. Littler's keeping his new girlfriend out of the media frenzy for a reason, protecting her from the insane attention that comes with being his partner. His personal life has been under the microscope since his meteoric rise, and he's trying to maintain a sense of privacy amidst the chaos. As you know, eyebrows were raised when it was revealed that last year, 17-year-old darting sensation Luke Littler had been dating Eloise Milburn, 21. Their relationship was a topic of conversation in the media, with many fans loving the young couple's public displays of affection. But just as quickly as the relationship blossomed, it ended. The two split, and Littler took to social media, asking for privacy and urging fans and trolls alike to stop contacting Eloise. A mature move from a young man under the pressure of fame, but it seems like the story didn't end there.
So if it ever goes tits up, well look, give yourselves a pat on the back, because that's the way it's going. Let the boy play darts. I've been downstairs today and he's had cameras, Zoom calls, Sky meetings. Let the boy play darts.
Fast forward to October, and rumors began circulating that Littler might be back on the dating scene. This time, it wasn't a big reveal or a paparazzi sighting. Instead, a female voice was heard on a live stream with Angry Ginge, which some speculated could be his new girlfriend. However, unlike his public relationship with Milburn, this one seems to be kept entirely out of the spotlight. Instead, the mystery woman remains anonymous, a stark contrast to Eloise, who was regularly seen cheering him on at his games. But why the secrecy? Relationship expert Tina Wilson offered some insight into the situation. She explained that Littler might simply want to enjoy dating without the overwhelming pressure that comes with a public relationship. After all, at 18 years old, the world is his oyster, and there's no reason he should feel the need to rush into something long-term. There was a lot of media attention around Luke's last romance, Wilson said, and at 17 years old, he is still trying to figure things out. We shouldn't be too harsh on him, as he's still a teenager. His last romance ended suddenly, and according to claims, his ex didn't even see it coming. It's a reminder that behind the highlight reels and record-breaking checkouts, Luke Littler is still just 18. Millions of eyes watch his every move, and when you add the complexities of young love to that equation, it's no wonder he's treading a little more carefully this time. Wilson suspects that Littler might be intentionally keeping his new romance out of the spotlight, not just for his sake, but also to shield his new partner from the circus that often comes with celebrity dating. He may prefer someone who's not involved in darts at all, she noted. There's far less pressure when you're not expected to bring them to every game, where cameras are rolling and fans are watching for every interaction. And then there's that live stream moment, an innocent slip that launched a wave of speculation. Littler's mic was live. A female voice was heard, and while some fans were quick to pounce on the reveal, Wilson suggests it might have just been a normal moment in a budding relationship that wasn't meant to go public. With any new relationship, he may want to take his time before making it public, especially as someone in the media spotlight. Looking at the Rooneys, the pressure of their romance in the tabloids had its issues. And let's not forget, Littler's schedule is packed. He's traveling, training, competing under intense pressure, and carrying the weight of a nation's expectations. While dating is natural and healthy at his age, expecting him to lock down a serious relationship right now might be asking too much. He might want to enjoy dating without the pressures of settling into a long-term serious relationship just yet, Wilson said. And I guess that's perfectly okay. Instead, building strong friendships and maintaining ties with people who knew him before his fame could be the grounding force he needs. He should look to his friends from school, not sudden newcomers to check in with to ask for advice and support. The livestream moment that sparked a media frenzy happened so fast, yet it left the internet in absolute chaos. Luke Littler was playing a virtual boxing match online against Angry Ginger 13, real name Morgan Burt Whistle. But then came the voice. "I'm gonna try and get some sleep because I'm so tired." And like clockwork, Burt Whistle hit. "Who the fool is that? Who's that, Luke? Who's that, Luke? He's had a rotter there. Luke's had a rotter." Littler didn't even try to play it cool. A simple, exasperated "Effie's sake" slipped out. "Let her get to bed, Luke, come on," Burt Whistle joked, piling on while the chat exploded with emojis and speculation. "Your chat is going mad," Littler muttered, half to himself. "F off. If someone has screen recorded that, it's in the papers in the morning. Yep, well played. Why is the volume all the way up, you effing idiot?" And just like that, it was in the papers. It was raw, it was real, and it exposed something bigger. Littler is also a teenager trying to deal with normal teenage stuff in a world that's anything but normal. The pressure to keep things private clearly weighed on him in that moment. The panic was in his voice. He was protecting something that he wasn't ready to share with the world yet, because unlike his relationship with Eloise Milburn, which played out publicly, photos, appearances, headlines, this felt like something Littler wanted to keep just for himself. And despite his expletive-ridden rant, Littler's tone was good-natured and far from aggressive. Behind the laughs and the teasing from his mates, there's something a little more human about the whole situation. Because just months earlier, Littler was said to be very upset following his breakup with Eloise Milburn. They were seen as a team. Eloise was frequently spotted cheering him on at matches, and their trip to New York in May, joined by other darts pros and Littler's parents, Lisa and Anthony, seemed to mark a moment of real closeness. Photos of the two together painted a picture of a couple enjoying both success and the simple joys of being young and in love. But fame, especially when it comes fast and hot, can cast long shadows. The pressures of public attention, intense competition schedules, and living under a media microscope can test even the strongest relationships, let alone one between two people still figuring out who they are. The apparent revelation about a new romance comes amid big life changes for Luke Littler, none bigger than his decision to move into a luxurious 5-bedroom mansion with his family. According to The Mirror, the teenage dart sensation is now living on Warrington's exclusive Millionaires Row with his parents, Anthony and Lisa, in a property said to cost £6,000 a month. The high-end home reportedly boasts everything from a private swimming pool to a sprawling garden and not one, but 6 bathrooms, an undeniable upgrade for the rising star whose talent has rocketed him from teenage prodigy to household name in the darts world. It's a new chapter for Littler, one that's clearly focused on comfort, privacy, and surrounding himself with close family while he navigates the roller coaster of fame and professional sport. But while his lifestyle has leveled up, his sense of decency hasn't gone anywhere. Back in July, following his split from Eloise, Littler took to social media not to stir drama, but to put an end to it. He defended his ex, calling for fans to stop blaming her and cease the hateful messages she'd been receiving after the breakup. "Everyone needs to stop sending hate towards Eloise saying it's her fault this and that," he wrote. "I myself split up with Eloise and everyone just needs give us some time. No need for everyone to message her and give her grief. It was a rare and mature move, especially for someone still in his teens and under constant public scrutiny." And Luke Littler may be a breakout darts star, but behind every great athlete is a rock-solid support system, and for Luke, that's his family. His older sister Caitlin, 22, has become something of a social media ambassador for Team Littler. Managing a rapidly growing fan club for her brother, she's turned their shared journey into a digital diary of pride, wins, and family moments. Caitlin's social media platforms, including Instagram and TikTok, host over 1,000 followers who see her combine updates about Jack with Luke-specific content featuring his rise to stardom. From behind-the-scenes snapshots to videos capturing big tournament moments, her enthusiasm is palpable and contagious. The victory of Modus Super Series title awarded to Luke led Caitlin to share her heartfelt emotions through an online tribute in August 2023. Speechless, he's done it again. Never ever been more proud of someone. What a night. You just continue to amaze us all every day. We all love you so much. Keep smashing it. During his World Championships, she shared endless posts which showed her boundless admiration for him in every match. It's clear their sibling bond runs deep, and her role goes far beyond being just a supportive sister. She's become an essential part of his growing fan base and public image. As for Luke's parents, Anthony and Lisa, their devotion to their son's success is impossible to miss. Whether sitting in the crowd at his matches or sharing glowing updates on Facebook, they've remained by his side every step of the way. Lisa in particular is known for her frequent joy-filled posts celebrating her children's achievements. And if anyone needed a reminder that Luke Littler is a prodigy and a generational talent, his start to 2025 has silenced all doubts. In January, he made history by clinching the PDC World Darts Championship title, defeating none other than Michael van Gerwen 7-3 in the final. At just 17 years and 347 days old, Littler surpassed Van Gerwen's previous record to become the youngest ever PDC World Champion. And then March saw him double down on that momentum, storming through the UK Open with the same icy composure. He secured an 11-2 victory over James Wade in the final after breezing past Johnny Clayton in the semi-finals and Jan van Veen in the quarters. And just days later, he defended his Belgian Darts Open title, taking down home favourite Mike De Decker 8-5 to grab his third European Tour title. These weren't one-off flashes of brilliance. Littler was proving over and over again that he belonged at the top. And while some young athletes might falter under the weight of expectation, Littler has only thrived. In the 2025 Premier League darts season, he has been nothing short of a force of nature, racking up 4 nightly wins in the first 8 events and sitting at the top of the standings. He's winning titles, breaking records, and rewriting what's possible for someone his age in professional darts. Luke Littler's story is just beginning, and it's already one for the history books. So, what do you think? Should Luke Littler keep his relationship private or go public? Comment your thoughts, like, and subscribe.